Double salute to the Black Goose TV family, man. What is good with it? Happy Wednesday. Hopefully, everything is going absolutely amazing. I just want to say positivity, blessings. I am just hoping just comes your way. And as always, man, stay up. Don't ever let no one get you down. And if they get you down, just make sure you're down for a little bit. Make sure you take your ass right up off that ground and make your way to the upper level of positivity. Anyways, man, let's go ahead and get into it. I got some boxing news for your influences up here just to give you exactly what you need to hear, or maybe something that you didn't even know you need to hear. And once you start listening, you're like, damn, that's what I need to hear. So I'm going to frame all this very specifically. But before I do that, please hit the like button below, subscribe to the channel if you're not part of Black Goose TV family, and hit the notification gang. And the most importantly thing, go ahead and comment on this goddamn video, man. It helps the algorithm out the most. And then also, too, this whole entire channel was built off of what you guys had to say about all the topics that I'm putting out here and talking about. So please make sure you guys join the conversation by dropping it in the comments below. Now, we got it out the way. Now, what do I specifically want to talk about and get into? I know you guys see the headline over here. You be like, that's what you want to talk about, Fluence. You want to talk about Frank Sanchez saying he's very pleased with training with Joe Goosen. No, that's not what I mainly want to get into. Like, obviously, we're going to talk about this, but do y'all remember not too long ago, right? There was an announcement made that Ryan Garcia had a switch of trainers. He went from Eddy Reynoso's camp and he went to Joe Goosen. And there was an uproar. There was a lot of backlash. There was a lot of people talking a lot of shit to Ryan Garcia about that switch, right? And there was one thing that I did and I said when I actually covered these particular topics, and make sure if you guys don't believe me, go check out those videos because they're still up. I said we're being a little bit too harsh on Ryan Garcia because Ryan Garcia wasn't even the one that made the announcement and made it known and made it public and made it seem as if it needs to be addressed by everyone. Oscar De La Hoya had made the announcement. He was the one who, decided to say, hey, Ryan Garcia made a switch to Joe Goosen, and the reason why he did it was X, Y, and Z. But Ryan Garcia, he never actually, the thing that's very interesting, Ryan Garcia never said, hey, Oscar De La Hoya, you're right. That's why I made the switch. He never confirmed anything Oscar De La Hoya said. All he said was like, yeah, I'm with Joe Goosen now. And he did that after Canelo criticized him, right? Because Canelo ran with Oscar De La Hoya's statements and he went at Ryan Garcia a lot harder than he did at Oscar De La Hoya. Let's be 100. Like, people don't want to point that out. And that's when Ryan Garcia, a young gun, only 23, 24 years old, he felt like he had to defend himself. He said, well, damn, like, now I have to say something. And I said that in those videos, and a lot of you guys were like, oh, well, you're defending Ryan Garcia. I don't really like Ryan Garcia, all this stuff. You from where he's from, so you being this, like, I get all that. Like, I know I put a disclaimer every time when I'm talking about dudes where I'm from, high desert, what I'm saying? Salute to Ryan Garcia. I'm never going to be overly critical of him. I'm going to respect him to the, because I know what's, anyways, I did say this. So the one thing that Ryan Garcia that said that was very interesting when it came to his rebuttal was that Frank Sanchez happened to be training alongside with him in that same camp, and he happened to be prepared or going into a particular fight where Eddie Reynoso showed up literally 2 weeks before that fight was supposed to happen. Rumors, right? Allegedly. That was what was put out into the media. No one really took that story and ran with it, right? So I think it's very interesting to now see that Frank Sanchez just so happened to switch to the same trainer that Ryan Garcia switched to. And it's very interesting that most likely he switched the same time that Ryan Garcia did. So who would you believe more? Like, whose opinion you think matters more when it comes to this? Is it Canelo and Eddy Reynoso or Ryan Garcia? Because it seems like Ryan Garcia and Frank Sanchez has a much closer relationship than Frank Sanchez has with Canelo and Eddy Reynoso. Frank Sanchez literally followed, I won't say that, but he literally went to the same trainer that Ryan Garcia went. That's not a coincidence, people. And it was very interesting when Ryan Garcia had the rebuttal was said, well, hey, ask Frank Sanchez. And he left it at that. That's a smart. So I hope this gets the amount of traction it deserves, but it's not going to because, when it comes to the world of boxing, man, y'all like to ride with your people. You know what I'm saying? Y'all probably going to listen to this and y'all still going to have some bullshit to say about Ryan Garcia, even though if we really look at the case, it seems like he was right. It seemed, well, let's even go to the total poll. The first person to say anything, it seemed like Oscar De La Hoya put out frustrations and problems that I'm pretty sure Ryan Garcia didn't want to make public because at the end of the day, relationships matters more than anything when it comes to big business. But he was probably upset he did that. But Oscar De La Hoya probably he was putting out there the truth, and we see it's true. Canelo took offense to it. He addressed Oscar, but really mainly addressed Ryan Garcia and tried to say some shit about his work ethic. Ryan Garcia, one of his main rebuttals was, hey, well, let's ask Frank Sanchez, And Frank Sanchez is a goddamn beast. And it seems like seemingly he went to the same exact trainer that Ryan Garcia went to. So who's telling the truth here? I'm leaning toward Ryan Garcia. And I think Canelo was hurt that he got called out and his team got called out. Because why would Eddy Reynoso? All I'm saying, look, I'm not going to go into that. I actually want y'all to answer that, Black Goose TV family. What do you guys think about all this? What do you think about all this? And like unbiasedly, realistic looking at this, like, how do you feel? Because why wasn't there more press or more attention around the fact that Frank Sanchez went with Joe Goosen with Ryan Garcia? Everyone criticized Ryan Garcia going with Joe Goosen like it was some bullshit. Why would Frank Sanchez follow? Or why would Frank Sanchez choose the same exact trainer as Ryan Garcia? But yet, things are so amazingly going well in the Eddy Reynoso camp outside of Canelo, right? I don't know, man. I'm not going to speculate too much. Let me know, Black Goose TV family, what you think about what I've already said. Let's go ahead and get into this article. Let's see if we got some specifics here that maybe be able to clear up some things. This is coming from Boxing Scene. Heavyweight contender Frank Sanchez, the latest boxer to leave the training services of Eddy Reynoso, who is best known for his work with the 4-division world champion Saul Canelo Alvarez. Recently, Reynoso and lightweight star Ryan Garcia parted ways in a very public spat. Garcia is now being trained by veteran coach Joe Goosen. There was no hostile break between Sanchez and Reynoso. He says the respected trainer was simply too busy. So this is a very interesting thing to see here. Now, no one's going to pick this up when it comes to the boxing media. No one's going to say anything about, oh, well, Frank Sanchez said Reynoso was too busy. But you know what everyone's going to pick up? Oh, Ryan Garcia said Eddy Reynoso, because he said the exact same things. And what Ryan Garcia said was like, ask Frank Sanchez, is he too busy? He said it. Ryan Garcia said it. Virgil Ortiz Jr. said it. And Ryan Garcia, he loves Virgil Ortiz. He said he'll never say anything bad about him. So this is coming from Sanchez. Firstly, I was in Miami on vacation. I came to camp with Joe to prepare for my next fight, which we should announce soon. With Eddie and Canelo, we have the best relationships. Everything is normal. Eddie had a great camp with Canelo, and he was very busy. Now he's on vacation, and that's why I came with Joe. But everything is normal with Eddie. So that shows Eddie Reynoso's entire schedule was built around Canelo, which makes sense because he's not going to make any he's going to make less money dealing with anybody else. So when Canelo needs him, he's there. When he's on vacation, he's on vacation. So it makes sense. The doors are open with Reynoso, with Team Canelo. My doors are open. They're on vacation after a long camp. I got to fight and have to look for opportunities and develop here with Joe during his time. Sanchez said, Joe is a great trainer who knows how to handle heavyweights well. I like the way he trains, prepares the fighters. My managers contacted him and he opened his arms to me. He received me here. First, I came to Los Angeles. I was practicing for a few days with him, seeing how he trains. Obviously, he's been a trainer with great champions with a lot of experience in boxing. He knows quite a bit. I like how he's working with me and I feel good with him. Goosen has a lot that I can learn from, especially from someone so experienced in the sport. I'm a boxer who's always learning. We are already working on several aspects such as inside boxing to tackle him more. I feel very good. With Giovanni Bruzon, another Cuban with whom I get along with very well. He's a good fighter, good human person. We have known Ryan Garcia for a long time. We're like family, his time. So, yeah, that just confirmed everything I said. Frank Sanchez and Ryan Garcia, his family, they're very close. So, please, I just want to say, any of my Black Goose TV family who's watching this, a lot of you guys probably and every time I make a Ryan Garcia video, a lot of you guys, you feel very indifferent about him or you're negative toward him. Please, I hope this article, this video changes your guys' perspective. If you got through all my bullshit and my antics, hopefully this article changes your perspective on Ryan Garcia. And I know he's a good brother because he comes from where I'm from, and there's not too many people where I'm from who's good people. So y'all just look at it a different light, man. Because I'm like, from what this proves everything Garcia was saying, and Garcia did not say much, so stop acting like he said much. Oscar De La Hoya ignited everything. Ryan Garcia never even made it public that he switched trainers. Oscar De La Hoya did. I wish this would be a video that could go viral so you guys could clear Ryan Garcia's name because y'all assholes to that motherfucker. But either way, please let me know what you guys think about the video, man. Drop it in the comments below. Like the video, like, because we got to get in the algorithm. Subscribe to the channel if you're not part of the motherfucking family. If you're not part of the family, it don't really make sense. But you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Be part of this greatness. As always, man, on Sports Nigga Side of the Game, I'll be back. And I got a lot more shit to motherfucking tell y'all because y'all don't understand what's going on in this world.